say in Yokohama, Ohayo. You know it in Korean? Come on. Annyeonghaseyo. Buenos dias. By the way, in New York, I just saw this earlier today. You know, it's common now when people call you or they meet you, people don't say hi or hello so much or even what's up. They go like this. They go, hey. They don't say hello or greet. Hey. On the phone, they go, hey, hey. And now hey has replaced hi, how are you, whatever. Come on, you've heard that, right? Like, hey. But in New York, it depends what people you're around. A lot of people say, hey, hey. But then there's other people who go, hey. You get it? Like, hey. New Yorkers can have an attitude, even when they say hello to you, like, hey. Like, why did I meet you today? Hey. No, let's be pleasant today. Bless someone today, by the way. I woke up this morning and I prayed, God, who can I bless today in the name of the Lord? Who can I give something to? Love, encouragement, maybe some money. By the way, I'm working with, there's a street guy near where I live, and he's come to church, and I'm working with him, and he has some mental, emotional, I think, instability, and we're trying to learn how we can help him in depth. And even coming to church, but he had a good one. I saw him with a cigarette when I went on a trip on Wednesday of this week, and I saw him and I said, hey, I told you. See, I just used hey the other way. Hey, that cigarette, if God wants you to smoke, he put a chimney on your head. Get rid of that cigarette. Oh, Pastor, no, I'm praying. Go pray for me, Pastor. That's how he talked. Pray for me. I want to stop. I said, okay. All right. Then we talked about something and I was leaving and I said, hey, get rid of that cigarette. Come on, get rid of it. And he said, you want me to get rid of it? I said, yeah. He said, okay, I'll smoke it. That was so good. I said, no, that's not what I mean. Oh boy. So now, David is on the run, and he ran to he ran to the priest, Ahimelech. Now, one of Saul's servants happened to be there, and Doeg the Edomite, Saul's chief shepherd, and David asked Ahimelech, he saw him, and he's going to go back and rat him out. David asked Ahimelech, don't you have a spear or a sword here? I haven't brought my sword or any other weapon because the king's mission was urgent. Bad lie. The priest replied, the sword of Goliath the Philistine, who you killed in the valley of Elah, is here. It is wrapped in a cloth behind the ephod, sacred garment. If you want it, take it. There's no sword here but that one. David said, there's none like it. Give it to me. Now, why would God put that in the Bible? David's about to leave, and he knows he has no weapons, and he knows Saul's chasing him with an army. And David was a fighter, obviously, we know that. And now he doesn't know that Doeg the Edomite, who's loyal to Saul, is the chief shepherd. Imagine what you put on when you look for a new job and you put on your, what's the thing called when you're looking for a new job, you bring your resume. What was your last job? I was chief shepherd for King Saul. Those were the days, chief shepherds. And he knows he doesn't have a weapon, so he asked the priests, do you have a weapon here? And what would the priests be doing with Goliath's sword, which was huge because Goliath was a giant of a man? And then David takes it and says, yeah, there's no sword like it. Well, my natural reaction to that is, first of all, why are you keeping a sword when it didn't save Goliath from getting killed by a little kid with a slingshot and a stone? If the sword didn't help Goliath, what are you making a big thing? Well, you might say, yeah, but it's a reminder that God gave the victory. Okay, maybe, could be. You know, a reminder, look at the trophies God has given us, the giant sword. But now David takes it and says there's none like it. David, you killed the guy who had it. Second of all, it's too heavy for you to lift. And victory doesn't come by using Goliath's sword. It comes by the power of God. It's not in horses and chariots that God takes joy in. He takes joy in this, that you and I are trusting him today. I know, but I don't have what it takes. I think God does. I've said that when I went in the ministry, I was every day with God. I don't have what it takes. I'm not trained, didn't go to seminary. As if God didn't know that, number one. As if he needed my ability or equipment. He's God. But that's very typical of us. We lean on the weapons of the world, the flesh, as if they're going to help us through and give us victory, or they're the key to success. How can they be the key to success when God gives them to people who curse him? No, he has something better for us. What? I don't know what he'll use. I don't know what he'll use. But trusting God gives the victory, not the sword of Goliath because it looks so good. That's part of the whole thing that Christians, especially in the last 20 years, we got to get a celebrity saved. Why? That'll make our religion, Christianity, look more legitimate. You know, all kinds of people are going to be saved if that rocker or rapper or pop star or whoever, they got saved. That's our advertisement. Hey, this person is saved. Now we're legitimate. No, we're legitimate because of Jesus Christ. And God doesn't use the mighty things of this world. Read 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. As soon as I'm done, read 1 Corinthians 2 and 1. No, 1, not 2. 1 Corinthians 1. God has chosen the foolish things, the weak things, the things that the world goes, ha, ha, ha. Because God laughs at what the world calls great. And what the world laughs at, God calls great. Even you and me trusting in him. Come on, we can do exploits today and bring blessing to people. Why? Because of our equipment? No, because of God. Not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord. Come on, let's trust him today. Blessings, see you tomorrow.